Hello everyone, it's Suzanne from SunStampin.com. Thanks for joining me for another video tutorial. Today I have something called a artist trading card box, or an ATC card box. And in case you didn't know what artist card is, it's something that artists use as like business cards, and you put your information on the back and you make something very, unique to yourself, and you would trade them. So they should never be purchased, and they are a specific size, and they're 2.5 by 3.5 inches. So they fit directly inside this little box. So these are my made ones. And then what I actually do is keep, and this is actually watercolor paper, and I keep a whole stack in here, just blank, and if I wanted to round the corners I could. And so yeah, I just keep it real plain, but I thought it would be really cute as this size box is a great size box. Obviously it will fit the 3.5 by 2.5 inch cards. It is 4 by 3, just shy of. So it's and it's a really cute little design, and I wanted to show you how to make it. So put it aside. Gonna need 2 pieces of cardstock. One's going to be the lid and one's going to be the box. So the cardstock for the lid is 4 13/16 and 5 13/16. And basically all we're going to do is score it at 1 inch on all sides. And you've probably seen this. One of my first videos that I did was just a simple box with a lid, and I quite like the build of this box. And for the box, the bottom, the actual box part, I need a 6 3/4 by 7 3/4 inch box. And again, we're going to score at 2 inches on all sides. That's it. So we're going to fold and burnish all of our score lines. And I don't think this artist ATC cards are very popular in the card making community, but it really, I figured I'd introduce it, show you some of the mixed media that I do. Alright, so it's pretty much what we're going to do is fold those guys in. I wanted to put the DSP on first, just so I don't have to fuss with it. It's a little bit easier. So I need 2 long pieces, and I'm going to, where is my 3 5/8 by 7 1/8. So I need 2 pieces. And I can't. Every video that I do, I use a paper, and I have to look it up because I can't remember what it's called. I'm not 100% used to all the papers, and I got so many of them, they had a deal, and I picked them all up. I can't remember half the time. So I have to use them. Look at my cheat sheet here. It's a great idea for flashback. That's what it's called. That's a great idea for any other demonstrator. If you have, your DSP in little pockets like that, so that your customers can see the paper. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to wedge in, just for a little help. And if you wanted to, you could wedge in on that side just a touch, just so that there won't be any overlapping in case you're wobbly. And right now I think it's 11 p.m. at night, and I've worked a full day, so I am a little wobbly. Oh, I hate cutting over glue. I always have to wash my scissors off. Okay. Sticking. There we go. And just by wedging those little bits out, what you'll find is, especially if the tab parts are hidden, it just makes the box close nice, so that you can take this edge and bring it round to there and exactly adjust it. Now, believe it or not, I did artist trading cards. I made artist trading cards actually before I did stamping, before I got into card making. So I thought it was a really nice leeway, because I've always loved paper. So I thought that that was a really good way of having fun. Okay, so I'm going to do the same with this. I'll do it on this side. It really doesn't matter what side you cut on, the long side or the short. If it was a perfectly square box, I would say, try to alternate, but it doesn't really matter. So mine are going to go like that, and I'm going to wedge out now since it's almost midnight and I'm wobbly. And what I find fun about artist trading cards is that you do get to it's mixed media, so you can do whatever. You could do a watercolor painting, you could do some stamping, you could add some wicked embellishments, you could just have a little bit of fun. And it's such a small area to work with that it's not going to take you a lot of time. So if you're not, before I was making cards all the time, I would make some fun artist trading cards. If you Google ATC cards, you can see some people's amazing artist talent out there, that's for sure. Some really amazing people. And, younger people for sure. But anyone, really. And I think I read somewhere that and, correct me if I'm wrong, but I read somewhere that it started off in Europe, and it was an artist who actually did a ton of little business cards like that, and he was promoting his gallery opening or something like that, and gave them away. And little works of art, pretty much, is what they are. So that's the box made. And I'll bring these guys back in. So you can see I've done a couple layers. The first layer of card that I did is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And that I just put some dimensionals on it. And I my corner rounder, which was, I always call my corner rounder contraband because it's not Stampin' Up! Until it breaks. I'm not getting another one. And I think that I have two contraband corner rounders, and one was, it gives this really sharp corner, and it was the 1/2 inch, and this is the inch. So I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. I think I did 1/2 inch corner rounder on all of those. I just wanted to give, you know, the box itself is fairly plain, so I wanted to just give it a little bit of fun. But to be honest, what's on the inside is more apt to have more embellishments and more fun stuff. And I was actually thinking at one time doing videos of me just working on, you know, an artist trading card. So I'll show you again the ones that I did. These were 2 pieces of watercolor. You probably recognize that old one that's a Stampin' Up. I think it's called the Medallion. It's completely retired now. I don't even remember. There's a piece of music, and it's been grunged and lined and embossed, and it's quite thick. And this was the same with a butterfly and some twine, and stuck it down, and waters, distressed inks and stuff. So, you know, even though I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I definitely, you know, definitely love some of the products out there that are not necessarily, you know, Stampin' Up! But hey, you got to have appreciation for everything, right? And I do love Stampin' Up! Products. I'm not putting them down at all. So that is my little artist trading card box. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have artist trading cards, I'd love for you to, you know, post on my blog, or, you know, send me an email and show me what you've done. The whole point about these videos is reaching out and touching and sharing with other people and inspiring people. So yeah, I hope you visit my blog, SuNN.com, and I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you next time. Bye.